Cancer Rush saying that at the end of his program, saying that he'll be gone as this week, sometime this week, because he's going to try to figure out his treatment options, and then of course he'll be gone through the course of trying to fight this terrible disease, lung cancer. Rush Limbaugh announcing that earlier today. Like many of you, sad news today about Rush Limbaugh, the big voice of America. You know,
first thing that came to my mind was my mom. My mom died of lung cancer, and she smoked cigarettes till the day she died. And you know, Rush jokes about having his formerly nicotine-stained fingers, and so he was a smoker. He loves a cigar, and Rush is the kind of guy that doesn't like anybody telling him what to do. The nanny state doesn't sit with Rush. So I don't know how much his cigars contributed to this, but he strikes me as the kind of guy that said, look, it was my behavior that got me here, and I'm prepared to deal with it, and I will, and we'll see where this leads. So his strength and his approach reminds me of my mom.
I think we all, you know, have a story when we first heard of Rush or heard the name Rush, you know, and it was always it's always early in our career when we were just starting out, you know. I mean, as soon as the announcement was made, Sean Hannity came on and told the story about how he heard about Rush Limbaugh, and I was the same. I was a college student at Seattle University, and you know, heard about Rush and got to tune into his program, and that really got me enthused about talk radio. You know, got me into talk radio. I was a big news guy, always chasing news, you know, and we really didn't have a voice for conservatives until him.
He is what talk radio is. I mean, he's the bar. He sets the standard. I would not have this job if there weren't a Rush Limbaugh out there. I would have never even thought to pursue a career like this. This didn't even exist as a career to pursue, really, if it weren't for Rush Limbaugh and conservative talk. A guy who has beliefs and feelings and tells it like it is, and in doing so and being honest with his audience has engendered an audience of millions and millions of fans. They're all pulling for Rush. We're pulling for Rush. We're praying for Rush.
Our prayers are with Rush Limbaugh, and it's just a bummer day, you know, to hear that kind of news.